Premier Daniel Andrews saying that there is going to be no changes until at least Monday, when they will be making some announcements regarding easing of restrictions. So what this means? Well, that means gatherings are still limited to 2 people unless it's your family or immediate household. Homeschooling still taking place. Cafes, bars, they're still restricted to takeaway only. And of course, as I said, gyms closed. So put simply, here's the Premier.
Nothing changes today, nothing changes tomorrow, nothing changes Sunday. The rules remain in place. And I just reiterate, these are the rules, and the strong compliance we've seen from Victorians, for which I'm very grateful. That's what's delivered these numbers.
The Premier says his resistance to announcing any changes today comes down to the fact that 127,000 tests have been conducted in the last week and a half. So the last few remaining tests still need to have the results come back. He says he wants to make sure that he takes that into account before announcing any restrictions, though did little to say what might actually sway his opinion in coming days as to what they've already got in mind at the moment. Now, despite the national roadmap there, despite other states easing their restrictions, the Premier also says he doesn't think this will provide any confusion. Interestingly, though, some people, of course, have very mixed reaction on the ground here in Victoria. Here's what people here had to say.
I think it should end as soon as possible. There's lots of pain and suffering, mental health issues. Our business is suffering. I think if you look at the figures, what they're doing in terms of not taking restrictions off is over the top in terms of the actual likelihood of being infected. So I think Australia and Victoria are doing much better than the rest of the world. Need to get the restrictions off as soon as possible.
Yes and no. Like, I can see the benefit of it, but at the same time, I'm sick of being cooped up at home.
I think everyone's ready to start living their lives. I think we've felt like everyone's really done such a good job. I'm really proud of Australia. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my family. I think we've put in the hard yards. I think we're ready now to have a bit of fun.
As a taxi driver, we are hoping for the best because there is no work for us. So it's very hard to make even $100 for us because so our work depends upon the airport and the offices and the restaurants and all the stuff. So that's why we are just hoping for the best here.
Victoria has some of the tightest restrictions in the country. As to what may be lifted come Monday, well, the Premier says, or has emphasised, that those steps will be staggered across all the different states and territories, and has also said that not all of stage 1 will be implemented at once, or potentially not at once, rather, Pete.